Well guys, I did it. There you go. Got my trailer axle and leaf springs and all that shit out. Look at that big fucker. God damn, that thing is heavy. Anywho, gotta put this on that frame. Now, as you can obviously see, that frame's a lot wider. It's 5 feet wide, and this isn't quite 5 feet. It's about 4 feet in the middle. So we're actually gonna cut the axle right in the middle. Ah, shit! Done her this time, didn't I? Got her done her. Look at that I-beam axle cut right down the friggin' center of her. She's done now. Oh yeah, there it is. Cool. Alrighty guys, I found this real nice piece of 1/4 inch thick pipe out back, and it fits almost perfectly over that axle. There will be 2 pieces of 1/4 inch angle iron, just like this, on the top and on the bottom to add super strength. And the likeliness that that'll ever bend is pretty much 0. I think we'll break those little leaf springs before we bend the axle. Oh shit! Someone cut my fucking axle! Alrighty, so got this perfect now, 5 feet 4 inches, which will give me 2 inches of clearance on each side of that frame. So I use this 1/4 inch thick piece of 2 inch pipe and just kind of slid it all together. It fits damn near perfectly, which is really nice. And I'm just gonna have to put a jack underneath, or a couple of jacks here, and get this axle 100% level again to give me my perfect alignment, which will also ease up on the wear on these rubber bushings. Okay, so obviously I have, this is the left side of the axle. I have it all lined up. I have it all ground and clean, and it's leveled up and down, side to side, and also use the square to make sure that everything's perfectly centered. Now obviously the right side I haven't done yet, because this I'm just going to tack into position so it's strong and I can work with it. Extend. Well, the hamster hopped on the wheel in my head again and started turning, and I know exactly what I'm going to do with that trailer box now, trailer frame. I just thought of this, since I don't like throwing things out, especially, I don't know why it would really have sentimental value, but I don't like the idea of scrapping it. So, I'm actually going to put some legs on it. Just look at that. Have a look at it right now. Think about it for a sec. Put some legs on it. Flip it upside down, put some legs on it. Back there where all that junk is piled, I'll have another bench. Why not? May as well. That'd work out fine. It's got a nice solid work surface on it. Steel frame for a vise and welding. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Bam! Got the trailer upside down here. Got the axle laid on it. Just spent the last half hour trying to get it perfectly aligned. Oh, it's such a bitch. And all I'm actually able to do now that I have it perfectly aligned is mark out exactly how it's sitting on that frame so I don't have to screw around with it again. Because if you'll notice here, I have to cut out this angle iron to fit my C-channel, and it will be welded to the frame here. I figured if I over-engineer it and use it for light stuff like I intend to, when the day comes that someone asks me to do something insane with this thing, I won't really have to worry about it. I think the only thing I'll have to worry about is these little dinky leaf springs. And I got some shock absorbers coming out too, and they mount right here. But I think the shock absorbers that I'm getting don't have this style of mount, so what I'll be doing is welding on either another bracket here on the frame, or maybe even more in the center and have the shocks on an angle. But I'll show you all that when the time comes. So anyways, I'll show you quickly how I mark this out. Just take a tape measure and you go from the tongue of the trailer, and you just come back and you have a centered mark there, and basically you get it perfect and move it with it still on the tongue, move it over here and make sure it's still in the perfect spot. Alright, we got a little weird half Asian guy playing with Hot Wheels.
What, 240, bitch?
And I got a trailer on wheels. Cool. Suspension's all welded in now. Everything seems to be perfectly straight and aligned with the tongue of the trailer. So now I'm going to finish welding around the axle extension tube I made with the big old arc. Get that shit done. Finish welding up my bracketry here. Make some plates to fit inside the C-channel to strengthen this piece up. And then I'm gonna call it a fucking day.